Boom. Ooh, that's pretty. Hope everybody's having a blessed day, if anyone's here. No tickets this morning. Blessings be to you and to me. I should probably go back and do this. Boom. Oof. Welcome in to whoever's here. uh, seems like the rules are all there. Schmello forced. Welcome in, cat. I think I got all the rules of winter ducky dinner in there. It's hard to get rules into one little message for the chat to pin it, but I think I did good enough. Welcome in, Dark Angel. Gonna do another blessings because just because. Blessings be, cat. We're gonna bless it up. I'm gonna change the meaning of blessings. I love water. I don't know what I would do without water, to be honest. Makes me wonder if you could drink space water. Like if I ever got to go out to space, I'd have to collect ice from outer space and like melt it into a spaceship to make water to drink. That's right, cat. That's right. That's gonna be my next T-shirt. You know. That's right. Well, I think so many people think I'm religious because I'm always saying blessings be, you know, and this and that. She used to call it Ted. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I'm making it into a new trend, and everybody's gonna call it blessings. I just think I really do think it's funny how people think I'm so religious because I get asked all the time, "Are you religious? I always hear you saying blessings, blessings." You know, like yeah, blessings, blessings. Oh yeah. uh, And I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I call them blessings is because I feel blessed every time I get to do one, every time I get to smoke, it feels blessed. I've been at a point in my life where I couldn't like smoke at all. So I feel that, cat, though. I really do feel that. I really do feel that. Marijuana, it opens up just a pathway, if you will, to enlightenment. I mean, it's the only way you can kind of describe it. It's not really the words is hard to describe. Welcome in, Dustin. Hope you have a blessed day at work, brother. But no, it's no real. It's hard to describe it in words unless you actually smoke. You don't understand. You know, like if you do have a relationship with your higher power, and everyone's higher power is right. It doesn't matter who you pray to. It's your beliefs. That's the whole point of it being your beliefs. So whoever you pray to, that's your beliefs. But if you have a relationship with your higher power, and when you smoke marijuana, you just get closer. I don't know. It's just it's just a pathway to enlightenment. That's all I could say. You know, like you it's not gonna hurt you. It doesn't. I've been doing it for 20 something years now, probably. You know, like for real. If we're being honest here, I've been smoking for like 20 years probably, and it hasn't hurt me yet. Now cigarettes used to hurt me. Cigarettes used to make me cough up nasty, nasty stuff every morning. That don't happen with marijuanas. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do another blessings. Talking about it makes me want to do it. This is why I don't do cocaine. 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 Because I'd probably go overboard and my heart would explode. Blessings be to you and to me. It's the tobacco, cat. It's the tobacco. I I try to steer clear of tobacco because of how it makes my, like, I do my character voices. I like being able to do my character voices unless I scream or something, and F my voice box up for a little while. I can do my character voices all the time. When I smoke cigarettes, ugh, or when I'm around cigarette smoke, ugh. Like, it's not fun. My throat gets itchy and stuff, from the cigarettes or inhaling the cigarette smoke. It's nasty. It's gnarly. I don't get that way. I can smoke. You guys watch me smoke, okay? Like dab after dab after dab. I can like joint after joint after joint, and it's all right. My throat doesn't get itchy. I don't get scratchy. I don't lose my voice. I don't sound like this. No, I'm okay. But if I'm around cigarette smoke or if I were to smoke cigarettes, my throat, it's like I can't do my voices, I don't like that. I don't like not being able to be in here and be like this, and then be like this if I want to be. Like, I like that range and having that range. That's fun for me. Like, I can mess with people in real life. Because, okay, look, okay, if you're here in real life and you see a guy as big as me walking up to you, and he comes up to you and goes, "Hi, how you doing?" That will trip your senses. I feel that, cat. See, I used to smoke 2 packs a day. Okay, when I smoked cigarettes, I was smoking 2 packs a day, Camel Wides. I was kind of a chain smoker. Again, I go overboard. I can't help it. It's just my tendency. I have a addictive personality. I go overboard. I cannot help myself. Well, the reason I quit smoking cigarettes, like, I started smoking cigarettes on a, like, I kind of peer pressured myself in a way. I went off to college at 17, had a full beard, so I looked like I could buy anything. I could buy alcohol, cigarettes, whatever I wanted. I got stories about buying alcohol for other people because they were scared. Oh, excuse me. But a guy that I knew from the bayou where I was from, he came over and he's like, "Man, what's up, dude? I know you smoke them cowboy killers. Let me get a cowboy killer." And I was like, "Damn, man, I'm fresh out, man. I need to get myself a pack too." And he gave me a couple bucks to go in on a pack. And I was like, "All right, man, let's go." So we went to the store, and I went in and bought a pack of cigarettes. I bought a pack of the Cowboy Killers, Marlboro Red 100s. I gave him a cigarette. I took a cigarette. We lit it up, and we smoked like I'd been smoking for years. I pretended like I was a seasoned smoker. Man, I used to get blitzed off of cigarettes. They get me so high. It was craziness. But beside the point, that's how I kind of got into smoking cigarettes. And I smoked all different kinds of cigarettes, from freaking Newports to Cools to Camel non-filters and Pall Malls. Lucky Strikes were pretty good when I smoked. Camels were good. I've smoked Camel Crushes, where they had those little balls in them that you can crush and they become menthol from a full flavor. It was insane. But I've smoked tons of cigarettes. Well, the reason why I quit smoking cigarettes is because I ended up losing my car, okay? And I wasn't able, like, I had a license and stuff. I just didn't have money for a new car. I bought a bicycle to get around town because my town was only 5 miles long. It's only 5 miles. That's not a lot, let's be honest. I got on the bicycle and I started riding the bicycle, and I would do about, I don't know, 25, 30 miles a day, depending on where I was going. But whenever I'd ride the bicycle, I'd feel like crap if I smoked a cigarette. I didn't want to ride the bicycle no more. So I was like, man, I gotta ride this bicycle to and from work. It was 5 miles to work, 5 miles home. And then I would drive 5 miles to my aunt's house to go smoke with them, some marijuanas. And then I would drive 5 miles back. So that's like 20 miles. Boom, easy 20 miles a day, every day. I was doing it no problem. What's up, Nathaniel? Welcome in. And while I was riding the bicycle, smoking the cigarettes would make me feel like crap. So I would wait till at night, only at night, whenever I was done riding the bicycle for the day, I would just, I would just sit there and I'd have a cigarette to go to bed or something. And it took me about a month to smoke a pack of cigarettes. And whenever I got to the last cigarette, it was stale. And I mean, disgusting stale. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I tasted stale to me. It was disgusting. It made me throw up. And I didn't want cigarettes no more. I hear you, Kat. That's funny. That's funny. No, I peer pressured myself into smoking, and then I became a corrections officer and a firefighter, and the stress of the job actually kept me smoking. Like dealing with stupid people. Smoking was a crutch to help me get by because I didn't smoke weed back then. Like I didn't have marijuanas. I had cigarettes. Cigarettes was my smoking crutch. And when somebody would piss me off, I'd grab a beer and a cigarette at home. At work, I'd have cigarettes all day long. But at home, I'd grab a beer and a cigarette. And I was an alcoholic before I was 21. Let's be honest. I was drinking more than I should have been, way before I was even old enough to buy alcohol. But because of the way I looked, I had no problem buying alcohol. And it was kind of crazy. Like, even in Louisiana, I would still go to the store and I would just buy whatever I wanted, Like, I'd buy cases of beer. And before I was 21, I was drinking a case of beer a day after work, I'd get home and I'd start drinking. That was my thing. That's funny, Kat. Yeah, no, I didn't smoke. I didn't really smoke cigarettes until I was 17. That's when I started smoking cigarettes hardcore, and I quit smoking cigarettes. Blue, what are you barking at? I'm talking to people on YouTube's. Okay, you can calm down. Ooh, you warm. You were sitting in that heat lamp, huh? You stinker. Yeah, you had a dream, and your dream is false. Nobody's here. Calm down. She's so special. Uh, that's funny, Kat. See, I didn't smoke cigarettes when I was in high school. When I smoked cigarettes, they didn't give a crap. I was in college. I had a pack of cigarettes in my pocket. They didn't give two shits about us having cigarettes because we were in college. Like, I guarantee the professors weren't going around, where's your ID? You got an ID for that cigarette? They didn't give two shits. This is back in 2003? 2004, maybe? 20 years ago. Again, like 20-something years ago. But they didn't care about us having cigarettes in our pocket. Man, I had a pack of cigarettes in my top breast pocket in my my UTI school uniform. They didn't care. I also had a freaking a pint of whiskey in my back pocket. What's up, Tuber Chat? Welcome in. Like, I had a pint of whiskey in my back pocket and a pack of cigarettes in my front pocket, and they didn't give two craps. As long as I wasn't drinking it at school, they didn't care. It was always cracked sealed, like the pint of whiskey was sealed until school was over. When school was over, that's when I'd crack it open. Appreciate you, Tuber Chat. But no, like, it's I'm not promoting drinking. Trust me, I'm not for alcohol anymore. I don't drink at all, and I don't smoke cigarettes. But this is back when I was 17, and like I viewed the world a whole lot differently. You know, I smoked because I felt cool when I smoked. I peer pressured myself into smoking, and I didn't stop smoking because I thought it was bad for me. I stopped smoking because my body didn't want the cigarettes anymore. Like when I rode the bike, I'd feel like crap because I was exercising, you know? And I guess that's my advice to anyone who wants to quit smoking. Exercise. Because exercise will make your body not want the cigarette anymore. And if you truly want to exercise, or you truly want to like ride a bicycle, run, jump, whatever, you know, your body's gonna want that more than the nicotine. And that's what happened for me. Like my body didn't want the cigarette when I was riding the bicycle, so I would wait, and I just wouldn't smoke all day long. I didn't need the cigarette the whole day. It was crazy. I could go all day without a cigarette, and at night I'd want it, you know. And then I would smoke the cigarette, and it took me about 30 days to smoke a full pack of cigarettes because I wasn't smoking every single night, you know. Like I'd only smoke when I wanted the cigarette. And when I got to the last cigarette in that pack, I know there's only 20 cigarettes in the pack. When I got to that last one, it's nasty. It tasted horrible, and I didn't want it anymore. And then every now and again, I would just ask my sister or my cousin and be like, "Hey man, can I borrow a cigarette off of you? You know, just bum a cigarette." And they would give me one, you know, because it was one cigarette. They didn't care. It's a cigarette. What do you do? And I'd take it from them, and I'd put it on the table in front of me, and I'd stand it up on the filter or something, you know, and I'd stare at it. And my sister would always ask me, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, you know, I want the option to smoke it. You know, if I want it, it's there. I can light it up. I know it's fresh. It's from your pack. It's brand new. It's not going to be stale. It's not going to be nasty. So, like, I have the option to smoke it if I want it." And I'd stare at it while they were smoking their cigarette, and they would finish their cigarette, and I'd give it back to them. Be like, "Here you go, bud." I appreciate it. I had the option to smoke it. I didn't want it. And now I can go. I don't even need a bum a cigarette to have the option. I can buy a pack if I wanted it, but I'm not going to go spend $12. I tell you that much. And I definitely don't want it. I'd rather go buy a pack of joints. Buy a pack of joints, I mean an ounce of weed, and I'd roll my own joints. But I'd rather do that and enjoy myself. Now it's time for a blessings, because we've been talking about blessings for so long. I wonder if Sybil's in the bushes or what's going on. Because she knows I'm live. She messaged me back when I said I was going live, and she said okay. So I'm assuming she's in the bushes, but it says there's only 4 people here. And with Nathaniel, Tuberchat, and Kat, that's 3. There's only one other person. Welcome in, Amy Jean. Blessings be to you and to me. Now, I will say this. Alcohol was a lot harder to kick than cigarettes. I had to have a wake-up call with alcohol. Alcohol was bad. I was a pretty bad drunk alcoholic until I woke up one day handcuffed to the bench of a sheriff's precinct, and I didn't know how I got there. Yeah. I didn't smoke as much weed back then. I drank a lot more alcohol than I smoked weed. But man, let me tell you, when you wake up handcuffed to the bench of a precinct and you're like, what the F? How did I get here? And then your whole world starts flashing before your eyes because you don't know if you're going to jail, what you did. When you're somebody like me with anger issues, you know, I might have killed somebody. I didn't know. Hell. All sorts of things start going through your mind. Turns out it was a whole big misconception. Well, somebody screamed at me from across the bayou because I remember what happened. Up until the point of getting arrested. I do not remember the ride to the precinct. I must have passed out in the cop car because I don't remember the ride to the precinct. I don't remember them putting me on the bench. I don't remember getting handcuffed. I don't remember any of that stuff. But I remember right up until getting in the cop car. Because I remember emptying out my pockets on the cop car. And, like, laughing at the cop because he was asking me what my weed pipe was. I was like, it's a weed pipe, you dumbass. But no, but that night was extreme. I remember that night like it was yesterday, if I'm being honest with you. It was a bad night. And I do have this horrible curse of remembering my nights on alcohol. The alcohol didn't erase my memory. You know, like I just don't remember because I was passed out. That's the only reason why I don't remember what happened is because I was passed out in the back of that cop car. That's the only time I don't remember stuff when I was on alcohol. Oh, I'll tell you, ABG. I will tell you. It's a funny story, as a matter of fact. Started out, okay, this was during Hurricane Gustav back in Louisiana. We had a hurricane party at my cousin's house. They had the local liquor store run on generators. So we went up to the local liquor store and got a couple gallons of vodka, Taka vodka to be exact. And we went back to his place and my cousin Benji's playing music. My cousin Timmy's over there, you know, drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette. My cousin Micaiah is making me screwdrivers. And he's just feeding them to me. Because I could drink them as fast as you can pour them. I was a big boy, and I put my liquor down, like, quick. So it started off, he was... And this was beknownst to me. They told me this after the fact. This is the only reason why I know what was going on in my drinks. It started off, he said, that he was putting about a shot of vodka to 3 shots of orange juice in a cup, you know, a normal screwdriver, you know, 3 to 1. Simple. And I'd take it, I'd slam it. Boom. I want another. So he'd do it again. Shot of vodka, 3 shots of orange juice. He'd give it to me, I'd slam it. He said I drank about 12 shots of vodka like that. And I was like, dude, these are weak. And so he's like, oh yeah? I'll show you weak. So we swapped it. He started putting 3 shots of vodka, 1 shot of orange juice. Just like a splash of orange juice. And he said I still grabbed it. Swug it down. Give me another. And then he's like, after that, I didn't know they switched my my alcohol intake, and I was intaking way more than I thought I was intaking. Okay, I thought I was just taking like they were still just weak. I didn't taste it because it's vodka, and once you've had a few shots, let's be honest, once you've had a few shots of any kind of alcohol don't taste like alcohol no more. You could drink almost anything, it'll go down, it'll probably come back up too. Well, I wasn't having enough alcohol because I couldn't taste it with the screwdrivers anymore, and I got a little pissed about it, you know. So I grabbed the whole freaking jug of vodka from him, and I was like, "Dude, I want some alcohol in my drink." And I grabbed the vodka, and I took the handle, like the whole gallon handle, and I went, go, 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 go. And I chugged probably half to 2/3 of that gallon of vodka before he got it away from me. They were fighting me to get it away from me. I was a big boy. It was hard to get stuff out of my hands if I wanted to keep it in my hands. So they get the gallon of vodka away from me, and they only had about a quarter gallon left, maybe a little bit more than a quarter gallon. It wasn't much left in there, okay? At this point, I get stupid drunk. I mean, the vodka sits and gets... I'm wasted. Wasted. I got so wasted, I pretended to, I grabbed my cousin's ring, and I was like, oh, dude, I gotta marry Micaiah because he's giving me all the alcohol tonight. Here you go, Micaiah. And I got down and pretended to propose to my cousin Micaiah. And then I told my cousin Benji, I was like, dude, I'm going to play with your dogs. And he's like, dude, my dogs are gonna tear you up. They're gonna rip you a new one. They're junkyard dogs. They're not friendly. They're mean. And I told him, I said, they're dogs. All dogs are friendly. And I ran out to the yard. And I started playing with his dogs. And I was rolling around with his dogs in the mud, shit, whatever they had out there, you know. I was playing with his dogs. They were licking me in the face, and I was scrubbing their cheeks. I was going, oh, yeah, Baba, yeah, Baba, yeah, you are, yeah, you are, yeah, you are. You know, the whole works. Because they're dogs. And when you're as big as I am, and you treat a dog like they're a baby, they usually get all baby going, all right, cat. Well, I'm playing with his dogs, and I'm getting covered in God knows what. And the funny thing, the funny turn of the story kind of is, there was a girl there that I was trying to talk to. Now, mind you, I'm covered in all this crap, so I still think I got game or whatever, you know, covered in mud and whatever, you know. She calls a friend of ours and tells him that we want to go hang out. I didn't know she told him that we wanted to go hang out. She comes find me and tells me that our friend needs our help. He needs my help specifically with a generator, okay? She told me he needs your help to get a generator to work. And I was like, my friend needs my help? Let's go, I got this, you know? As drunk as I was, I remember getting in his car. It's like, I got you, buddy. And then I remember waking up at his house, and I'm trying to figure out, what are we doing, man? What's going on, you know? And he's just trying to chill. He's got power at his house. There's nothing wrong with his house, you know? And I start to, let myself go in and out, and I start dazing in and out, and I black out, wake up, and the next thing I know, I wake up and I'm holding a knife to my chest, and I got crap all up in my beard, and I'm talking about like toothpaste and somebody pranked me type, you know, situation. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I fling the knife down. I'm like, yo, I'm going home, man. I told my bud, I was like, yo, dude, I'll catch you later, dude. I think I had way too much tonight, because I was kind of in and out of a sobering moment, you know? I wasn't sober, obviously, not freaking close to sober. But I wasn't stupid drunk, blackout drunk at that point, you know? When I woke up, I had the knife, I grabbed the knife, I was threatening to do whatever to myself in this blackout moment or whatever, okay? But when I came to, I realized what was going on. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? This is stupid, dude. I'm going home. And I told my buddy, I was like, dude, I'm out of here, dude. I'll catch you when I'm sober, dude. I'm going home. And I took off walking, barefoot, towards my house. I lived about a mile, maybe a mile and a half away from his house. You know, not even that far. Maybe a mile. I'm thinking a mile. I'm about halfway home, you know, halfway to my street. And across the bayou, there are some construction workers, like electricians and type, like vehicles and stuff, you know. And this construction worker starts yelling at me. And I'm like, dude, you don't fucking know who I am, you know? And I start cursing back at him, you know? Like F you and this and that, you know? And he said he was going to whoop my ass. Okay? And that pissed me off. I was already drunk. And that pissed me off when he said he was going to whoop my ass. So I started screaming at him. I said, dude, you don't even know who you're talking to, dude. That's the wrong person to be saying you're going to do that to. You do not understand the can of worms you're opening, you know? And I start going off because I'm getting really mad now. And he says he's going to whoop my mom's ass. And I don't really care about my mom. No offense, but my mom and me don't have the greatest relationship, okay? And I was still pissed. So I got pissed off at him again. I was like, well, F you, dude. Come on. You think you got balls? Let's go. Let's go. And then he threatened my grandma. When he said he was going to whoop my grandma's ass, I lost it. I told that dude I was going to kill him, and I meant every word that I said, okay? And I took off walking towards the bridge. I turned around. Instead of going home, I turned around and went towards the bridge. That was about a quarter of a mile away from me. And before I can get to the bridge, about 6 cop cars surrounded me. And it was kind of crazy. It was insane. Oh, yeah, I guarantee he's probably drunk too, Amy Jean. I guarantee he was probably drunk too. He's lucky I was sober enough to walk to the bridge instead of jumping in the water and swimming across, because I could have jumped in the bayou and swam across. It's only about 50 yards. It's not that far, you know. The bayou's not that big. I could have probably swam across, and then I would have beat the living shit out of that dude, you know, and then I would have went to jail for real, for a reason. But anyway, cop cars surround me, like 6 cop cars surround me on the highway. You know, it's only a 2-lane highway, 1 lane going this way, 1 lane going that way. They come from behind me, they come from in front of me. And as the cop car is coming up to me, he stops literally right in front of me. Like my stomach touched his hood when he stopped, you know? Like that's how close he was to me. He literally touched me with the car. And I'm drunk enough, I just start reaching in my pockets. And I pull out everything. I pull out my cell phone. I pull out my camera. I pull out my, and I had one of those old flip phones at the time, you know, those Razor flip phones. So I had a Razor flip phone. I had a camera that I just took with me to Amsterdam. I had a little weed pipe that was about that big. It was metal, one of the old school metal screw apart pipes. So I threw my pipe, my lighter. I didn't have no weed with me. I just had a pipe and a lighter. I had my phone and a camera. That's it. I didn't have a wallet. I didn't have nothing else. On the camera was pictures from the night, you know, things that happened. I had like a hangover camera at that moment because if you ever seen the movie Hangover where they had the camera of the events after the fact where they roofied each other and whatnot. Well, as I throw all this stuff on the cop car, the hood of the cop goes, "What the fuck is that?" And I looked at him and I said, "It's the weed pipe, you dumbass." And that's the last thing I remember. I feel like I don't know. Like this is me speculating here. This is me speculating because I don't remember being handcuffed. I don't remember being thrown in the back of the cop car. I don't remember getting to the station. I think he knocked me out or something, you know, like I was that drunk, like he was like dumbass, and I think he hit me with a gun or something, I don't know, but I was out cold after that moment. That was the last thing I remember was telling the cop, "It's a weed pipe, you dumbass," and then I woke up handcuffed to the bench at the precinct, and I was just like, how the fuck did I get here? What's going on? Kink, kink. What the You know, and then next thing I know, I got this detective deputy type person that just runs in the room and starts yelling at me, "Where's the kid?" And I was like, "Whoa, dude, what are you talking about?" I think I was like 20, 21 at the time. 20. No, I was 22 at the time. I was 22 years old. I was 22. I don't have kids. To this day, I don't have any kids that I know of anyway. Whatever. But I was like, dude, I don't have any kids, man. I don't hang around with kids. Everybody I hung out with was over the age of 18, you know, like adults. And he starts yelling at me, "Where's the kid?" And I was like, yo, whoa. Dude, last thing I remember, I was going home and somebody screamed at me they were gonna beat the crap out of my grandma, dude, and I was gonna beat the crap out of them. And then there was a detective in the hall that calls the other detective, the one that was yelling at me. He calls him to the door, and I could hear him talking to him in the hallway. He goes, "Hey man, I think he's telling you the truth. They just got off the phone with his parent, not his parents, his uncle, my parent, the guy I was living at his house at the time, which was right across the street from my cousin's house that I got drunk at, you know, where we were having the hurricane party, where it all started. They apparently went talk to him." It was funny to me because I could hear him talking in the hallway. And like he basically said exactly what I told him. Like there was no kids around. It was all adults. We were all drinking and having a party. And then things went sideways. Well, come to find out, what they told my uncle, somebody called the sheriff's office and told them that I threw a kid in the bayou and I threw a kid in the woods. That's what they said. Okay? And that's why the sheriff's office got called in and they swarmed around me, apparently. Welcome in, Angelic. That's funny. That's funny, Amy Jean. But no, like, I mean, there was no kids involved. Nothing ever happened, you know? There was no, no, nobody's bothering me now. This happened when I was like 22, Angelic. This was like almost, I don't know, 13, 14 years ago, 15 years ago maybe. But no, like, apparently somebody called the cops and told them that I threw a kid in the bayou, and then I threw a kid in the woods. Apparently, it's just dumb as hell, dumb as hell. But no, like, my buddy Aaron, which was he's a big black cop, you know. He pulls me into this room to have a conversation with me, you know, about the whole. No, we're good, Angelic. No need to get no money started. He pulls me in to have a conversation with me about the whole situation, you know? And he knew that I just got fired from the sheriff's office, you know, like a couple years back. Because I was applying to work with them at the sheriff's office. We were all buddies. It was a small town, so everybody knows everybody, you know, type situation. And he starts questioning me about the pipe. You know, he goes, "What's this?" And I was like, "Hey man, you guys drove me to that thing. You know I damn well I never did shit. And y'all arrested me off of hearsay and all this crap, you know, and I figured might as well smoke some weed. And I just got back from Amsterdam, and like you can check on my camera, I got pictures." And he started looking through my camera, and he starts seeing the pictures of Amsterdam, and he sees the pipe from Amsterdam in the pictures. He goes, "No way, you got this pipe in Amsterdam?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I got that when I went to Amsterdam about, I don't know, 2 months ago, 3 months ago." I just got back from Amsterdam, like just got back. He chuckles a little bit, and he takes the pipe, he puts it in a bag, he ties it up, you know, he flings it over to the guy that's standing at the door. He goes, "Hey, throw that in the garbage, it was never here." He goes, "Now, you know I gotta give you a ticket, right? I can't let you off without anything because this is a whole big stink." And I was like, "Dude, you gotta do your job, I get it, you do what you gotta do." I'm along for the ride, man. I started laughing. And he goes, "I called your boat captain, and your boat captain's gonna come pick you up to bring you home. We're gonna give you a ticket for disturbing the peace by intoxication. That's the best I could do for you. And you're going to have to go to court because it was during a hurricane. Everything had to go to court at that time, you know. It was weird. But, But yeah, no, I walk outside after I got my camera and my cell phone back. And my boat captain's standing up on the outside by his truck, you know, and he looks at me and I'm covered in whatever. He goes, "Yeah, you riding in the cast. Get back there, boy." So I had to jump in the back of his truck, and then he drove me to my parents' house where I was staying. And I remember I got out the back of the truck and I walked in to my parents' house. And I'm walking by my parents' room and my parents' door is open, you know, and he's looking at me from his bed. And he just starts laughing. And I said, "No, I don't know what happened last night. But good God, I just want to shower and I want to go to bed." He goes, "Go take your shower, boy. You smell like crap." Oh, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But it was funny. Like now we laugh about it. And like if any of my cousins talk to me about it, I laugh. Like I'm crying right now. I'm laughing so hard about it. Ugh. But that was my wake up call to quit drinking. Because I can smoke weed all day long and I don't get in trouble. You know? But man, if I get behind that alcohol, yeah, Amy Jean, it was insane. That night went quick and everything happened so fast and just like it just. But my wake up call was being chained to a freaking bench at a precinct. You know, like when I woke up, my wrist couldn't move it. You know, because I was attached to a bench and I didn't know how I got there. I mean, at that moment in time, I didn't know how I got there. Once I was conscious, I could remember what happened. But like at that moment in time when I woke up handcuffed to the bench, I was like, "What the F? How did I get here? What's going on?" And then I had a cop screaming at me. And then, you know, like I'm sitting there trying to like figure out what the hell I did. I can understand if I did something to someone. The level of intensity and everything that was going on. But all I did was walk towards someone that was already screaming at me. Like I did the same thing they were doing to me. That's no foul play has happened yet. If I had I touched them and beat the shit out of them, then you could say I did more. But you know the level of intensity that was coming at me at that moment in time was like a lot. It was a like an 85 on a scale of 100. It was a lot, and I was like, "What the F?" It was a definitely a wake up call, and it was a little harder to give up alcohol than it was cigarettes. But I did try to go cold turkey on alcohol, and it took me about a year to eventually give it up completely. I had a couple relapses, you know, like drinking again, and didn't let it get me down. But it's been over 13 years now. I'm alcohol free, so it's definitely possible. Anyone can do it. You know, it's just you have to want it. But I figured I could smoke weed and get away with it. You know, because I'm not gonna do anything stupid like threaten to kill somebody. Because they threaten me, someone they don't even know, when it's pitch black. They can't even see my face, so I could leave, walk away, and they couldn't ever come find me because they don't know who I am. They never saw me. All they did was scream at a shadow they saw walking across the bayou. Because that's all I could see was a shadow from the other side of the bayou screaming at me. But I knew there was like electrical trucks and stuff because they were in the Piggly Wiggly parking lot. Congrats, Amy. I feel you. I could do this all day long. The most thing I might do is might raid a fridge and get a pizza or something. I don't know, but I'm not gonna try to get myself thrown in jail because of it. I usually smoke to calm down. Alcohol would just fuel the fire. Pun intended. You know, like, just like if you throw alcohol on an actual fire and it goes, same thing. You know, you got a little fire inside you, you start drinking, it's just going to get worse and worse. I'm definitely not an advocate for alcohol. Alcohol made me do some things that I definitely shouldn't have done, you know? Like, I mean, I'm not going to say I regret drinking because it made me who I am today. It made me realize that it's not for me. But luckily, I never drove while drinking, and I've never got into an accident while drunk, so. But I mean, like, sheesh. I got in a lot of fights. A lot of fights because of alcohol. I remember when I turned 21. Oh, I probably told the story on the channel before too. When I turned 21, they were feeding me shots at the bar. They used to feed me alcohol. Just they see how drunk they could get me and rile me up, you know. I was a small town attraction, I guess, if you will. One night they got me. One night they got me. They let me get so drunk that I couldn't stand straight at the pool table, and there was an out-of-towner that came in. To this day, couldn't tell you what he looked like, couldn't tell you his name, where he's from, how tall he was, skinny, fat. I just remember I'm playing pool, and I'm stumbling, knocking balls and stuff, you know, and I'm trying to reset the pool table and stuff, you know, whatever. And I look up, and I see somebody staring at me. And all he was doing, I swear, was watching us play pool. He wasn't looking at me in particular. He was just watching a drunk idiot stumble around the freaking pool table, knocking balls around, you know, and acting like a fool. Which, if I was stoned, I'd have been like, you see, you know, I'd have been in on it, you know, it'd have been a laugh. I'd have been like, yeah, laugh, it's funny, I'm being stupid. This is me being goofy, you know? But no, I was drunk. And I look up and I saw somebody I didn't know looking at me play pool. And I got pissed. And I stood up. And I took the pool stick that I was holding in my hand and I smacked it over the pool table and cracked it into half, and it shattered. The top half went whatever way and it like splintered and a bunch of little pieces went all over the place. And I pointed the piece that I was still holding at that person and I said, I don't like out-of-towners in my bar! I had no right to even do what I did. You know, like, he did nothing wrong. But he bought me a beer, he bought my cousin a beer, and he left. It was a shitty moment in my life. Definitely didn't deserve to get bought a beer. I was drunk enough already, knocking crap over on the pool table. You know, I destroyed a house pool stick. All because alcohol had me to the point where I don't know even. I wasn't even in control of my actions. You know, like I knew better. I knew better than that. Out of respect for the table. Just in general, you know, when you're sober and you're playing, out of respect for the pool table, you don't even lean a pool stick against the pool table. Much less smash one over it. You know, like I was so out of it. it was not a good time, you know? Like I still regret doing what I did to this day. And if I knew who that guy was, if I had any inkling, I would apologize to him to this day. It's just it's he didn't deserve what happened to him, you know. And had I been on marijuana, not alcohol at that time, none of that would have happened. When I quit drinking, that was the best decision of my life. It does suck, ABG. Like I can't apologize to the guy that I might have traumatized for life. You know, like he might still to this day think about that, or maybe it's just me. I might have haunted myself. I don't know. You know, he might have a fear now of going into bars he doesn't know in towns he's not from. Because he might meet some 365-pound, you know, fat Cajun boy. Like I'm saying, like for real though, like that's how I feel though. Like I might have ruined something for him, you know. But he did nothing wrong. He didn't deserve to be like attacked like that. I mean, it's just that should have been my wake up call, okay? But no, no, I felt invincible when I was that age. I felt invincible, and I was like, no one's gonna take me down. This is my town, you know. And I'm kind of glad I got out of that little town. Oh yeah, alcohol is super bad for everything, not just the liver, the mind, the soul. You know, if you wanna get like on those terms, like alcohol is just bad all around. I I don't want it because I know what can happen, what it does to me. Blue, what is your deal? Nobody's here. Look, you need me to go check and show you? I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta go show her that nobody's here. That's next door, Blue. Nobody's at our door. Calm down. See, nobody's here. Nobody's here, Blue. Good now? Nobody's here. See? You see, young lady? Do you see that nobody's here? Huh? You alright now? Sorry, I had to go show Blue that nobody was at the door, nobody was knocking. So special. She hears people next door, the neighbors. Well, yeah, it messes up. Okay, it messes you up. Alcohol, well, for me anyway, I can't speak for everyone. Okay, I cannot speak for everyone, but I can speak for what it did to me. Alcohol took any bad feeling, memory, anything I had buried down, and it would dig it up. And it would make me think about it. Be it a breakup, a loss of a loved one, like a loss of a job, whatever the case was. If I was drinking, it was intensified, and it just made me think about it more and more and more. And it would dredge up the past, and it would make me sad and depressed, and just alcohol was the worst thing that was ever put into my body. You know, I agree, Amy Jean, but the thing is, if you would have told me at 15 how bad alcohol was, I seen how bad alcohol was. I watched my mom and dad. My dad didn't drink, but my mom was an alcoholic. You know, I watched my uncles. drink their shit away. You know, I watched my cousins always drinking. It was kind of the thing to do, to go to the bar, you know, where I was from. I knew it was bad. I did it anyway. That is very true. That is very true, Amy Jean. That is very true because I knew it was bad for me. I watched my uncles get drunk. Hell, at 15, I was a firefighter, a junior firefighter, and I had to go to different kind of car accidents from alcohol already. You know, like I've helped pull people out of drunk driving accidents. The problem was that it was the sociably acceptable thing to do. And to this day, I watch movies and I'm just like, everybody's always drinking wine or whiskey or something, you know, and then they're driving. You know, I hear this in like TV shows and stuff. They're like, "You're okay to drive," and the other girl, "Oh yeah, I'm good." Why is it socially acceptable for all this in movies and stuff? You know, like it's put in our heads. It's put in our heads as we're kids that it's okay to drink and do whatever we like do whatever with alcohol. It's okay. It's crazy that we see how bad it is. They show us and tell us it's okay anyway, and we just accept it. I feel that, Amy Jean. I feel that, and again, I've seen that in shows like today. Like today, I was watching a show on Netflix, you know, and it's a fully farce comedy. You know, it's nothing real. But in the show, there's a scene where there's an, a secret agent, you know, like interrogating a prisoner, and she gives him food and a glass of wine. And I'm just thinking, I started thinking to myself, I was like, what if I was the prisoner? You pour that wine in front of me, I'm gonna look at you like you stupid. I don't want that wine. I don't want wine. I want water. Why are you pouring wine? I want water. I'm a prisoner. Give me water. You know? But in my head, I started thinking about it. I was like, you know, like it's so sociably acceptable for alcohol that they just make it like everyone gets alcohol and it's okay. Yep. Yep. Right, Cat? I bet you do like your hooch. No, I'm sure my mess. I'm joking. I'm joking. uh Amy Jean, if somehow the world could kick alcohol, and this is a world problem, it's not just a an American problem, you know, like this happens worldwide. Alcohol is a menace, and everyone sees it. Everyone understands it's a problem, and we just accept it and we move on. It's the weirdest thing in the world. We already know you can't ban it. Prohibition didn't work. Look what happened back then, you know? It's just the way that human nature. We're gonna go towards booze for some reason. And drugs. I like marijuana, but I don't think that's a drug, but that again, that's what it that's whatever I guess that's how you would think about whatever you're on, you know? Like if you're on whatever drug you're on, you're gonna think it's not a drug. I guess. Like alcohol, people think alcohol is not a drug. It is. It's a chemical in that changes your mood and alters your mind frame. That's a drug. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I believe it, Cat. I believe it. Alcohol's been around for since the beginning of time, you know? Like it is what it is. It's part of human life. I just choose not to let it be a part of my life. It's my own choice. I know what can happen if I drink. You know, I'm not the fun, happy-go-lucky person that everybody wants you to be. Like, you see those fun drunks in TV and stuff, you know, and you're like, that's not me. When I drink, bad stuff happens, and it's not fun. I don't walk away with friends. I usually walk away with less friends than I had, you know. But it is what it is. We're going to do another blessings now. And then we're going to go play some Winner Ducky Dinner if anybody wants to play. Blessings be to you and to me. I see, Amy Jean, I try to do the same thing. I try to surround myself with people that I can tolerate, you know, like that are not gonna bring me to the point. I'm trying to see, like, oh, I see. No, I can't stand everyone, so like I feel more with Stan. So yeah, no, I don't try to save everyone, but at the same time, I can't stand everyone. I'm more of a animal person, so I try to surround myself with people that I can tolerate, if you will, or that make me enjoy time versus Blue. That is ice falling. Calm down. Calm down. Ice falling off the bus. Nobody's here. She's so special. But like I try to surround myself with people that I enjoy spending time with, you know, and or people that don't necessarily make me want to like run. She didn't say the ice could fall off the bus. Yeah, you're right, Cat. You're right. That's funny, Amy Jean. Blue would love you if you're like a cat. Blue loves cats. I'm Blue Dream. You love kitty cats, huh? That's why you had me get Kush. And then now you wish I would have never got a kitty cat, huh? That's funny. That's funny, Amy Jean. Oh, she loves kitty cats. Okay, she always wants to smell the kitty cat. She always wants to go up to the kitty cat. If she sees a kitty cat, she's right up to it. She wants to go. Okay, doesn't matter whose kitty cat it is. If it's a friendly kitty cat or not. If it's a tame kitty cat outdoors, it doesn't matter. Well, I used to ask her whenever she was a puppy. She was about little over a year and a half old, you know, almost 2 years old, I started asking her because I had an ex that had cats and she loved my ex's cats. Even though my ex's cats didn't love her, she loved the cats. So I started asking her, so you want me to get you a kitty cat? Huh? Does that make you happy if we got you a kitty cat? And she would get so excited. Like, she would get so excited anytime I mentioned getting a kitty cat. And then my friend, the one I told you about, she come out with Kush as a kitten, you know, and she started sending me pictures of kittens. And she's like, do you want a cat? Do you know anybody might want a cat? And I said, well, as it just so happens, I've been asking Blue Dream if she wanted a kitty cat because she wants a companion or something, you know, and she gets scared of other dogs. It's really weird. So that's how we ended up getting Kush. And yeah, whenever he came home, she got so excited. She had her own little kitten. It was the craziest little thing. She would flip him and stuff, and she'd try to cuddle him and stuff like that. It was funny, you know, cute. But I tell her, I said, Blue, he's gonna get big and he's gonna mess you up. You know, he's gonna mess you up big time. Because when he gets bigger, he's gonna have claws and he's gonna be a big kitty. And she didn't care. She'd flop him around and she'd put him on her nose and flip him and stuff. It was funny. And then I know, cat, I know. But Cushifer was a kitty cat at the time. I didn't know he was going to become a Cushifer. That being said, you can kind of see the videos on my channel whenever we first got him. He was a little, I listened to her, huh? Yep, cat, I listened to her, right? I did not listen to her. Right, Amy Jean? She did not think the cat was going to get bigger than her. You're going to get so stoned, cat. That's hilarious. If I did a blessings every time I typoed or talked about blessings or whatever, I would be out of blessings probably. That's funny though. Yeah, she did not expect the Kush to get as big as he got, or is getting, because he's not done growing. He's still growing. He's a growing little boy. He's only about a year old, a little over a year old. Welcome in, Catbird. Like, Kush is only a little over a year old, so he's still a growing boy. And Blue still tries to mess with him sometimes, and he completely destroys her. He messes her up. Y'all have seen it. He goes into crackhead mode, and like it's funny. You know, I keep thinking I got something in my beard. It's just my beard. I'm going gray. Y'all get to watch me get older. Like I'm gonna start looking like Jack Black in a minute. For real, I'm gonna start having the gray hair and be out to here. It's gonna be weird. A quacking truck. It's Affleck. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, that'd be funny. You shall not pass unless you're passing the joint to me. Then I'll pass the joint to you. Yeah, it's Affleck. It's an Affleck truck. Quack, 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 Affleck. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the front of the bus and see if anybody wants to play Winner Winner Ducky Dinner. Yes. Yes, cat. I feel like a Tommy Gandalf. Chong. Tommy Ganchong. Let's go for a walk to the front of the bus and see if anybody wants to play Winner, winner, a ducky dinner. Boom. Move my DoorDash bag and open up the door. And then put you guys where you can see the clown. The clown. The clown. That sounds wrong, cat. That sounds wrong. That sounds very wrong. Okay, now just so everybody knows, that went up really quick. That should not have gone that quick. I didn't hit the button for it to go down. The watch is, and these right here, we're gonna leave these out. This I'll leave in. Somebody can catch if they want to catch. Let's give these a fluffing. Come back over here. The watch we'll put. Okay. Put this right here. Oh no, right here. F it. And then I'll go for the watch for entertainment. Wow. If anyone wants to play, we'll take the watch out so it's not in the way. Because the watch is one of the items you can win, actually. Actually, I should probably go for the ring. Got one ring to rule them all right there by the strawberry. You guys can't see it in the camera. I'll probably have to clear this out first. Oh, come on. Grab the watch. Oh, thank you, cat. He said, use my best judgment to get you something good. Huh. See, that's the problem. You said you wanted a strawberry. We'll go for the strawberry. See if we can get it to pick up. We didn't get the strawberry to pick up. I'm going to move this, and I'm going to do it again. Move that. This is going to be the actual play. Dang it. I'm sorry, cat. The claw's as tight as it gets, Catbird. I've already sent you my coin. That's why I don't want to go. I don't know what else to go for. Dang it. I'm gonna go back for the ring. See if I can get the claw to land in the ring. Like that. Dang it. Nope. Go to the other side, other side, other side. Like that, I think. Nope. Dang it. Right now I'm trying to pick up a ring that we know it's possible. It's possible to get. but it's very, very hard. No worries, catbird. Not catbird, cat. No worries. When you let me know when you got your crotch goblins with you, if you want to play, we'll come play. You know, the claw's not going anywhere. But we have other little things, like if, let's say, if I go for this one. Let's see if it'll pick it up. That would have been freeze-dried fruit. That's a Dr. Ducky, it looks like. Oh, come on. Sometimes it picks them up back to back. Sometimes it takes forever to pick a duck up, it feels like. Oh, we got that one. I've been chosen! I think that was a Dr. Ducky. Oh, there's a bunch in here, though. I forgot about these. My bad. Here's the Dr. Ducky that we just caught. I forgot about all those duckies. My bad. I know it's possible to get the strawberry. We've gotten it before. Just gotta be caught in the right spot or the right way or something, I guess. That's funny, Amy Jean. The crotch goblin. A goblin that comes from your crotch. They mean what they say what they mean. God, dog. Like, this needs to be flipped. Like, if that's up, let's see if we can do it from up top. It's a weird shape. You'd think because it's rubber that it would just grab to it. I got the rubber grippers and everything. Like, I've done all that I can to try to make this thing grip more. Oh, look, 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 look. Oh! Oh, we had it! Cat, you've been catchicated. I've got it again! That time we got it! Let's go. See, it can be picked up. I knew it could be picked up. Look, 3 in a row! No, I got it twice in a row! Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, we gotta toss it back to a better spot. Oof, I don't know. I don't know. Can we do it 3 times in a row? No. Dang it. Not any more harder to get spot, I guess. Well, there's so many things that I could put in here that we could play for that it's just hard to get, you know? Like, it's possible to get these things. Like this guy. My coin is heavy, okay? But if done right, you can get it! The thing is, like, I don't know when the claw's going to pick up or when it's not going to pick up, you know? Like, I can't predict that it's going to be a good grab or not a good grab. Right, Amy Jean? You know, I just had to prove a point that human things can be grabbed. God, dog it. Now it's giving me trouble. I'll put a couple more of those in. That was kind of fun to grab that one. Let's throw a couple more of those in. Got it again! Oh, it drops! Son of a gun! It's gonna be really hard to get it now. It's right by the chute. Dang it. I love playing my claw machine. Like, it sucks to not win. It does. It really does. Truth is, though, if you go to an arcade and you play a claw machine at the arcade, you're not going to win every single time at the arcade either. Now, they are a lot cheaper because they I don't know, they can afford to be. I can't afford to be cheaper. YouTube takes a huge percentage. And my prizes are not cheap. I mean, the silicone pipes aren't, like, super expensive. We used to sell them for, I think, $15 in the store. Because it's a keychain, a pipe, and it's silicone, so it's got that not breakable on its side, you know? It's got that... It's got that, indestructible selling factor to it. That's what they used to say. Same thing with these little bowls. So I can reach this one over here. Oh, come on. These little guys are indestructible and can be put onto any... Oh, we had it. Son of a gun. Can be put onto almost any bong because of its little ribs in the bottom there that can seal onto any piece. So they used to sell these $10 a pop in the store. I just throw it in here because it's fun to catch. I can believe that, Catbird. I used to play a lot of claw machines. I used to love going to the arcade. There's a place in Denver called Nicola Play. And I might take you guys to like a cool arcade or something like that one time, you know. There's a place in Colorado Springs called the Penny Arcade. Well, it's in Manitou Springs, really. And I'd like to take you guys to the Penny Arcade. They have claw machines there as well. But a lot of old school games too, like old school stuff. So these are more fun when they're on top, I guess. It's real easy to get it when it was up top. Look at that. Boom! Like it was nothing. Why? How come it can grab it there, but it doesn't want to grab it here? Well, that time I understand. I kind of hit the other strawberry on accident. I love playing claw machines. I love playing coin pushers, claw machines, freaking. I have again. When I grew up, I got all the things I wanted as a kid. Okay, and I'll show this real quick. I've got my mini claw machine right here. It's a bit messy, so I apologize. My sand art table under here that makes its own art and sand. I've got a candy machine right here that I'm going to use whenever we go to festivals to sell candy. I've got a change machine on there so people could like change dollars into quarters. I got everything I wanted as a kid. The only thing I don't have yet is a mini coin pusher, and I'm going to get one as soon as I can ever afford to get one. I thought about building my own. But like with this, the mini claw machine, I wanted a claw machine of my own. And I lived in a box truck. So I thought about what could I have? And when I went online, I saw this guy. And I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. I could put this in a corner. You know, like this could sit in a 1 foot by 1 foot corner. And it's golden. Like it's not, you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't need more space, you know, like you could put this in the corner and it could sit and you could play whenever you want, you know. It's tiny. It's not as cool as the big claw machines. Yes, I agree. But I still enjoy it. I decked it out with stickers and tried to make it fun, put stuff in it. Like the beads and stuff, the little aliens in the bottom. And I don't know if that comes out on camera, if you can see my little aliens in here. But they glow in the dark if you light them up long enough. I got little aliens all over the place. I don't know if I trust this little guy. He's got his hands behind his back. Oh, you can't really see it. Welcome back, Dustin. Welcome in, Sebo. You have a wall full collage? That's funny. I don't know. I bought a claw machine because I really like claw machines. I used to also throw this guy in there too. This is like one of my first little toys that I play with for the claws. It was like really easy to pick up and move around. But it is hard to find things that the claw can pick up. You gotta find the right items and whatnot. That's not gonna work either. Whenever I play, sometimes I throw this in there just so I can get a win. Because I know it will eventually pick the monkey up. It can pick the monkey up. Like, I think this is gonna be a good grab. No, it did not grab it. You son of a gun. But we're going to bring this to festival with us, Sybil. Along with the candy machine. Who got it? Let's go! Boom! Along with this here candy machine that I got. And we're going to empty out with the candy that's in there. I don't like the candy that's in there right now. I mean, I do like it, but it's getting old. But this takes quarters, and I'm thinking I'm gonna put M&Ms and something else that other people might like in this one. I don't know. Maybe just 2 jugs of M&Ms. I don't know. Like peanut M&Ms or I don't know, some kind of M&Ms maybe. I don't know. But we got that, and then I have my own change machine that changes dollar bills into quarters. Just got to put quarters in it. And then this also runs off of quarters. So quarters, and I got my own change machine to run it. Then I've got Cassie says she's in charge of the candy machine too. That's funny. I got a plan on getting a gotcha machine from Temu. The gotcha machine is gonna have like little capsules in it, and I think we could put like prizes in the capsules that they could possibly win. It could be this, you know. They'll play a gotcha pong for, let's say, $1. You know, we'll charge $1 or whatever for them to get a capsule. They have to give us the capsule back. They get to keep whatever the prize is. It could be this little guy in there. You never know. But it could be a small tub of freeze-dried candy. It could be a small tub of freeze-dried ice cream. It could possibly be I don't know, a fried tornado fry, you know, tornado potato, whatever you want to call them, tornado fries. But I think that'd be kind of cool to have like a mystery gotcha pong where they can possibly win something nice. You know, not everyone is going to be that though. It could be a possible, you know, it could be, like I said, it could be a little Ducky in there. It could be a little alien guy in there, maybe. Might have one of these little guys up in one of those little capsules. You never know what you might get. It's like a box of chocolates. Never know what you might get. My mama said life is like a box of chocolates. Cool, I haven't had a Gigapet in a long time. I don't know. I think it'd be a lot of fun. This right here, this claw machine is gonna make us a lot of revenue, I think, too, because I'm gonna put it at $1 a play. And now I'm not gonna have the pipes and stuff in there because it's probably gonna be a lot of kids playing. Unless it's only adults, and I'll throw a pipe or 2 in there and see if people want to play for it. You know, we'll put it at $1 a play. And I really want to have this as the main focus. Where are you? Where are you? My precious. Right here. This one. This is gonna be my main focus in the claw machine. They're gonna have cool little trinkets and stuff, but if they can catch that guy right there, they'll get a giant tub of fruit or of caramel geodes. And that's a $60 value if they can catch the ring. Ow. The rabbit's foot out of the quarter machine. Yeah. I want one of those, okay? I want a coin pusher. So bad. And just a generic old school coin pusher would be amazing. Like the old school arcade, not arcade even, the carnival coin pushers, the one you see at the fair. You know, they put dice and little dollar bills, $5 bill. They get you with a hundo sticking in there sometimes. Make you want to go after it. Exactly, Amy Jean. Exactly. But like, if I move this stuff around, and we have only a couple things in there, you know, and it'd be like just the ring mainly in there, it might not be so hard, you know, because like I can move it around, I can touch it. It's very. I picked it up a couple times. I've only won it once, but you can pick it up, so it's not impossible. It's not impossible. I know it's not impossible. I've done it. You just have to do it the right way. So I think this ring, and they have to return the ring if they're playing, you know, if they catch it, you know, to get the prize. The ring itself is off of Temu. It's only worth like, I don't know, $2 or something. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. But it is the precious. It is the Lord of the Rings, one ring to rule them all ring. It has Elvish written all over it. So it does look pretty cool as a prize in its own, but if they can catch it, they can get a real prize that's worth $60. And look, got it, let's go! Oh, you son of a mother effing! See, this is what's gonna happen at festival. People are gonna play, and this is what's gonna happen. Welcome in, Darren. They're gonna get close to getting it, and it's gonna become addictive, and they're gonna want to get it, and they're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna try again. And every try is going to be $1. So I think I'm going to make a killing, you know, like, I don't think it's going to take 60 tries to get it. Because if it would have just held on there, I would have had it within 10. And then I would have won the prize, a $60 value prize for like $10, you know? Now I got to get this out of the way so I can freaking even try. Oh, I lifted it. That's good. That should work. But just like any real claw machine out there, you know, if you go to a real claw machine, this is how they do. Ooh, I picked it up again. Oh. That's how they get that. You can get a good prize if you get the special catch. There's other things in the machine that are not worth almost anything. All my duckies are worth something, okay? Just to let you know, all my duckies are worth something decent. It's freeze-dried goods, or a wonky bar, or my coin. My duckies are worth it if you catch a ducky. This here golden ring, though, my precious. I'm gonna move it back to the middle. And like I have the privilege of moving it back to the middle whenever I feel like it. That's funny, Cat. But you see, like the thing is, if you came up to me with your ring and said, I got it, I would check the claw machine. If my ring's still there, then you would have to explain to me how you got it if my ring is still in there with the rubber band attached to it. See what I'm saying? The ring is insignificant. Doesn't like me saying that, though. The ring does not like hearing that. The prize behind the ring is what matters. Ooh! I moved it. Let's go! God damn it! I got a little too. I always get too excited when I pick it up. Oh, I got too excited. Son of a gun. That time I might have it for real though. Booyakasha! Let's go! I don't care. Let's effing go. That's a true win. That's a win right there, buddy. Let's go. And you see, it did take 60 tries. Maybe like 40. I don't know. That was actually really fun. Oh. If I could do it again. Oh. See, it's definitely possible to get. I should probably save that. Yeah, there we go. 5 minutes. You want me to go for the bowl? Since we're just playing around for fun right now, nobody's actually playing. If you want to actually play, Darren, it is a $5 Cash App or Super Chat to play. Stood it up. I'm going for the ring right now. I like getting the ring. That makes me feel accomplished. When I get this little bitty ring. The precious. Right in the middle. I know it's hard to see, but I just got it. I literally just caught it a little while ago. Still stoked about that. I know it only lasts for like 10 seconds when you catch it. But hey, I got it. Could probably cheat to make it pick it up. Because I think I know a way to actually get it. Just moved it again, though. Oof, moved it again. Oof. What I could do is I could make an actual video of me catching the ring, you know, and like have it playing in the background while people are playing, like have it on a phone in the background of the claw so they could see it as possible to actually catch it. It's not impossible. Oof. I keep moving it. I always get a little excited when it touches the rubber band, because that's the key. You got to get that rubber band to catch it, you know? The best way to get it is to actually, like, pick it up from all sides. But if you can get it on the rubber band, then you have a good chance of holding it and catching it. Oof. Oh, I flipped it. I flipped it. Come on. Oh. But yeah, whenever we go to the festivals, I'm just going to put some trinket type stuff in the machine, like smartwatches or whatever that people can win and keep. Like earbuds, smartwatch. Oh, I flipped it that time. And I kind of stood it up a little bit. That might actually be really good. go! Got it twice. Booyakasha. That's what I'm talking about. I knew that was really good when it flipped. Oh no, there's a quarter on top of it now. Well, it's not a quarter, it's a token. I used to run this machine on tokens. But when I run it on tokens, I have to fill my machine with tokens all the time. I'd rather just fill it with quarters. Because quarters can run my candy as well as my machine. Whereas tokens only ran the machine, not the candy. Oh no, it's almost impossible now. The alien's inside of it. Ringing it. It's not rigged, it's ringed. It's ringed, not rigged. I'm gonna move this little alien guy out. Look, I don't like the alien. It's stuck on there. The alien was laying on top. I guess that's cheating. Oh, to take out the glow-in-the-dark alien. I have that privilege right now. When the door is closed, that can't happen. Let's close the door. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more challenging now. Because I just locked the door. There's the key right there. Can't get in. I got it first try, no way! Okay, it dropped. But, I thought it was going to be more challenging because the door was closed, but it's not. It's really not. It's really not! Oh, that time it is, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now it's wedged between the ledge right there. Oh, no. Alright, move the duck. We move the duck. Come on, can we get to the ring? Oops. It's right on the corner now. It would definitely be a challenge to get this sucker now. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Oh, it's right on the corner. Dang it. Oh, 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 oh! Give it! Oh, you sucker. It was in the ring. Whoops. It's almost impossible to get now. It's not, but it's almost impossible to get. I think I might get it the next try. Oof, 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 oof. Come on, come on, come on. Dear God, come on. Oh, you son of a mother ever. Still possible, still possible, still possible. Come on. Welcome in, Janice. It's like it's facing the wrong way. Come on, let's go. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to make a QR code so they can scan a QR code and go to the video of me actually catching the ring. Got some good numbers. There's some food numbers, as you said. Come on. I closed the door to make it harder, so I can't just reach in. I picked it up a couple times. That's funny. That's funny, Amy Jean. I don't like those kind of lottery games, if I'm being honest with you. I prefer the scratch-offs if I'm going to play a lottery. Or if I'm going to do a slot machine. I like slot machine. Come on! Oh no, I'm in the freaking... Well, I'm getting the bowl! Getting the bowl! Got it out the way. I guess we can pick that up out of there now. Whoops, sorry you guys. Sent you guys for a little ride there. But we got the bowl. Going for the ring, got the bowl. I keep moving the ring. Ring's not even visible on the camera anymore. It's like behind the Ducky right there. Might have to eventually grab the Ducky first to get the ring. Dang it. I feel that, Amy Jean. Oh, I almost had the ring so many times now. But that was a complete miss. Whiffed it. Trying to get the claw in the ring there. It's not as easy as it looks. Especially when you hit something else. Welcome back, Catbird. I've now closed the door to make it harder. Like, I cannot reach in there to move that alien now like I did before. Now I gotta try to get the alien to move without reaching in there. Oh, come on. Hey, move the alien. And I put it right back. Son of a gun. Oof. Oof, almost stood it up. I stood it up. That's a good sign. So I've caught it every time when it's standing up or almost standing up. Oh no, now it's around the alien's neck. Now it's like a little alien ring. Oh no. I'm catching the ducky before I get the ring, I think. The alien's blinging. Actually picked up the ring a little bit there. I didn't think it would do that. Move that ducky. Dang it. It's getting better, I think. The alien head's kind of messing it up to where I can't grab the ring. Oh, 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 oh. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, I knocked it over. Dang it. I guess let me try to get the ducky out of the way. I'm chosen! Alright, now back to just the ring. Oh, I know, Catbird. I've seen all the movies. I've read the books. So I don't put the ring on so you guys can constantly see me. I've only worn it a couple times. Dang it. Oops. Hit you guys. I'm always hitting the phone whenever I move. Not trying to, but it just happens. I was in a good position for the ring, and then I lost it. I lost a good position. I can't get to the rubber band now. The clown chooses who lives and who goes. Oh, wow, by the ring. Oh, that was a good catch right there, you guys. That was by the ring. All right, man, if we could have held on to that, that would have been awesome. And the alien's back in the ring. Sometimes I wonder if it's just my eyes that are blurry. I don't know. Because I look down and it looks blurry to me. Dang it, I had it by the ring. And then we lost it. I mean, I did win a Ducky. I don't know what Ducky it is, but it's a Ducky. I guess I could pull it out and find out what Ducky it is. Alright, we won the earbuds Ducky. Here we go again. Keep moving the ring. That alien. Oh, the alien. I've picked up the ring twice and won it twice today. So now I've won it 3 times. It's so possible to get the ring. You gotta work for it. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not meant to be easy. I think I'm gonna have to take out this duck real quick. Let's see if I can take out the duck. Oh my gosh, Blue, calm down. Try to take out the duck to get to the ring. Move it, or at least, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm gonna move it in the way. Blue, you're barking at the neighbors. Calm down. Calm down. Got the duck. I've been chosen! Now I get a clear shot of the ring. Let's go. Come on. We don't have a hot day here in Colorado. I think it's like 30 degrees today or 31 degrees or something. Oh, I'm wearing my glasses right now, but it's been about a year or 2 since I went to the eye doctor. I'm due for an eye exam. I'm overdue for an eye exam. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. least we got the alien out of the ring. Moving it back up. Yeah, Amy Jean. That's how I always felt about the South. The South is always hot. It was crazy when we got cold. Like, when we got snow or anything like that, which was very, very, very rare. It was always intense and crazy. Dang it. I'm moving the ring into a place where it's not going to be able to be caught in a second, I think. It's getting to a dead zone, kind of. I need to flip it back out into the middle. Dang it. I'm pushing it the wrong way. Alright, let me try to get the claw in there. Oh, overdone it, overdone it. Overdid it again, son of a gun. Okay, so I need to point that claw right there. Nope. That was wrong too. Ah, that was the one. Now we're gonna get it back towards the middle a little bit. I keep moving it back the wrong way. Boy, that ring is calling me. It's the Rick and Morty version of the Simpsons aliens that eat the brains cat bird. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, come on, Morty. I can't do good Rick and Morty. Trying to get in that rubber band. That's the actual best way to catch this sucker, is to get the claw to go inside that rubber band right there. And I'm overshooting it for the most part. That claw twists. So what I'm doing is I'm using this back claw to kind of aim into the rubber band with that claw. And yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. Almost, almost, almost. Dang it. Get in the ring. I just want to get in the rubber band. So that's about like right here, I think. No. That was way too far. Try again. Right there. Oh, I touched it. And that's why we don't clean out the test tubes with saliva. Okay, so I'm gonna go up a little bit. Dang it. The ring is definitely the hardest to get, but it's so freaking rewarding when you catch it. Oh, I picked it up a little. Get so close. That's funny. All these animals on a plane. And none of it makes any lick of sense. I don't think the snakes, like on that snakes on a plane thing, if snakes get that cold, because it's not going to be warm for those snakes to want to move around in the belly of that plane. I'm sorry, that's just not physics. That's not how a plane works. It's freezing cold in that plane. Same thing with the spiders. It gets super cold in the belly of a plane. So if you put spiders in the luggage compartment of a plane where it's not pressurized and it's not like insulated to the point where they keep it warm and stuff, you know, I just think all those animals would stay dormant and stay inside that said compartment until you landed in a warmer environment. Now, when you got to the airport and it warmed up and you opened up that compartment, that makes a lot of, it makes sense that they would come out then. But not in the middle of a flight at 50,000 feet in the air. Oh, they were mutated. uh... Oh, yeah. One baby was cold and went to live in somebody's eyeball. That makes perfect sense. uh... I'm losing it. Losing it. Alright. I'm getting bored trying to get to the ring right now. If anybody wants to play Winner Winner Ducky Dinner, we can play some Winner Winner Ducky Dinner. In the beginning, they all look more like giant ass too. That's funny. Ticks. I just think it's funny how they put all these things in a movie that don't make any sense. Like it couldn't happen in reality. Like I just don't see it happening in reality. It sounds implausible to me. Oh, thank you, Amy Jean. What would you like me to go for? So that's your 20th super chat, by the way. Go for a duck. Okay, let's do this. Let's open this guy up and throw some duckies in there. And throw the duckies into a more catchable spot. Move those guys to the edge. Okay. And we got the door closed, so I can't reach in there and grab it, but which duck would you like me to go for? Any particular one? Now that I've put some more in there and flopped it around a little bit? One in the middle. So that guy right there. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. It moved it. I'm gonna go for the ring again one more time. See if I can get the ring right there. It's just in an area. I don't know. No. I buried it with the aliens. Yeah, no, I buried it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kush is snoozing. Blue's been barking at the neighbors. They're in the back right now. Dang it. Keeping the neighbors in check. Oh, look at it go! Look at it go! Look at it go! I got the strawberry! I knew it was possible to get that strawberry without cheating. I mean, I could smoke before. And they hit all right. I've smoked out of one of these strawberries before. They smoke all right. It's not a bad little pipe. Amy G, you know how quick I would win a pipe? I'd be in here freaking. I'd get that ring. They'd be like, oh yeah, yeah, can't smoke till I get the ring. Can't smoke, can't smoke. Okay, get the ring, 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 get the ring. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh, I'm gonna get it now. Gonna get it now. Gonna get it now. I can't get the ring. Oh, I definitely, if that was the case, Amy G, and I probably would get the ring first shot. I'd be like, I got it. Here we go. But like, well, I'm gonna go smoke. Oh shit. I don't think it's even in a catchable spot now. Maybe, maybe, oh, maybe not. Maybe. I get the pipe instead. We're gonna go smoke with the pipe. That's funny. I was not expecting to get out the pipe. That's funny. I was not expecting to get the pipe. Going for the ring, got the pipe. Now I got the ring too. Dang it. Oh, come on. Oh, it's right on the edge now. Yes, I won that with my mind powers. That's how I control my brain. I use my mind powers to control my brain. It's not going to be confused with brain powers now, because brain powers are extremely powerful. That's how I control my mind. With my brain powers. If you know what movie that's from, then we can have a good laugh together. Oh. You need to watch Dinner for Schmucks, Amy Jean. Dinner for Schmucks. Freaking hilarious movie. Actually, I think I might have to go watch that. Dinner for Schmucks is hilarious. I own it. I know I own it. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I think I can get it this time. Let's go. Oh, you son of a gun. Try it again. Try it again. Same position. Oh, no. Steve Carell, Dinner for Schmucks, hilarious freaking movie. Dinner for Schmucks, yes. Exactly as he said it. Dinner for Schmucks. Great movie. Oh, you're gonna laugh so hard if you watch Dinner for Schmucks, okay? Like, I mean, hysterically hard. It's not as funny after you've seen it like once or twice, but the first couple times, oh my god, hilarious. Once you know what's gonna happen, it kind of loses its little glory there. But it's so funny on your first time. So if you've never seen it, you need to go watch it. Okay, Bull, you were getting in my way, so you need to get out of there. Oh, not like that. It's not gonna happen like that either from catching the sidewall. But it's got Steve Carell, Zach Galifianakis, I think Paul Rudd is in it. It's pretty freaking hilarious. Like, the whole movie's pretty freaking hilarious. There's a lot of actors and actresses in it that I think you'd probably get a kick out of because they're all funny. They're all funny. Got it! Lost it! Got it again! I've been chosen! Okay, now I can go for the ring without any interruptions, hopefully. If I can get there. Yeah, I think I've dead zoned the ring. Maybe. I forget I can go right there like that and go like that. Possibly cook that rubber band. Crap. Yeah, I've dead zoned the ring. Welcome in, Steven. I'm trying to catch the one ring to rule them all right now. But I've kind of dead zoned it. It's right here in the corner, and I've got my glass shut so I can't reach in and move it. I'm trying to do this without cheating, per se. But the one ring to rule them all is right there in the corner. And I'll see if we can see it whenever I touch it. Right there. You can kind of see it whenever I go over it. Maybe it went up enough this time to grab it. So close. So close. There you go, moving it back into the dead zone. Welcome back, Edward. I used to be a master of the claw too, Steven. I mean, I like to think. Oh no, I went across the guardrail with that one. I've had to pick up a couple things to get to the ring. Like I've gotten these out of there. And this and that. I somehow picked up a coin, but I can't get the ring to come out. Can touch it. I can touch it. I've won the ring twice today. So we know it's possible because I've done it twice. I'm very proud that I've caught that ring twice. It's very hard to catch. I think it'd be funny if I put my big duck in there. But my big duck can't be caught. It's too big. You want to see the size of comparison too? I've got a medium-sized ducky and a big-sized ducky. And we're gonna open up the claw machine now and show you the size comparison. So throw that back in there too. Those are the little duckies. That's what the claw can catch. Here's the medium-sized ducky. And the claw can still kind of catch that one. It is a little bit big. I'll have to put it more in the middle. The claw can kind of catch this one, maybe if it hits at the right angle. You know? It's pretty heavy. Alright, so the claw doesn't want that one at all. It's being very, it's like, F you, I don't want that duck. That duck's huge. Why are you putting that duck in here? Okay. But that's not my really big ducky. My really big ducky is this one. It's so big. All I hear when I see this duck is quack. All right, we're gonna pull these out. These are way too big for the claw. That one can go back in there. We could throw these in there, and that in there, and that can go in there. I'm actually about to end the live stream, I think, in a little while. If nobody wants to play Winter Ducky Dinner, I'm going to call it a day. Been live for almost 3 hours now. Almost. Oh, almost. Getting unburied, that's for sure. All right. I think we're going to call it a live stream if nobody wants to play. I hope you all have a blessed day. As always, blessings be to you and to me. I'll catch you next time, peeps. Stay blessed.